we are going to discuss the exercises given at the back in chapter 7, part 3 on page 96. Clear? So first exercise is thinking about language. Yes, Krish beta, read the exercise and fill the words and the phrases given to you. And this is to increase your vocabulary otherwise also, and to understand the meanings of these particular words. That's why they have mentioned that you can use the dictionary also if you feel any problem for the words. Yes.
Look at these words: upkeep, downpour, undergo, dropout, walk-in. They are built up from a verb: keep, pour, go, drop, walk, and an adverb or a particle: up, down, under, out, or in. Use these words appropriately in the sentences below. You may consult a dictionary.
Yes,
First.
it is clearly written that you are given these words which are built up from a verb and then some adverb or particle, you can call it as preposition also, that is added along with that word. Clear? Beta, please look at your book and concentrate on the things. Yes.
Number first, a heavy dash has been forecast due to low pressure in the Bay of Bengal. A heavy downpour has been forecast due to low pressure in the Bay of Bengal.
Yes, a heavy downpour means बहुत heavy बारिश के लिए use किया जाता है ये heavy downpour.
Rakesh will dash major surgery tomorrow morning. Rakesh will undergo major surgery tomorrow morning.
Rakesh will undergo. Here, either adverb or particle is added with the word to make it a new word.
My brother is responsible for the dash of our family property. My brother is responsible for the upkeep of our family.
Yes, third sentence. My brother is responsible for the upkeep of our family property. Upkeep here means to look after, to take care.
The dash rate for this accountancy course is very high. The dropout rate for this accountancy course is very high.
Yes, the dropout rate for this accountancy course is very high. Dropout means जो शुरू करते हैं उसके बाद छोड़ देते हैं. That is dropout cases.
She went to the enterprise company to attend a dash interview. She went to the enterprise company to attend a walk-in interview.
To attend a walk-in interview. Fifth sentence, she went to the enterprise company to attend a walk-in interview. You understand what is walk-in interview? Anyone who can explain? क्या होता है walk-in interview?
In which we directly
Yes, when you are given some ad for any post, कोई वैकेंसी है कहीं पर ad आती है तो एक बार होता है कि कई बार आपको डेट दी जाती है कि इस डेट को इंटरव्यू है, इस टाइम पर आपने आना है और आपकी इंटरव्यू होगी, एप्लीकेशंस पहले ले ली जाती हैं. लेकिन sometimes what happens when they give the ad, they write walk-in interview and the date and timings are mentioned. Means आप आओ, form fill करो और at the same time you will be interviewed. उसी टाइम आपकी इंटरव्यू हो जाएगी जैसे ही आप एप्लीकेशन फिल करते हो, immediately you will be interviewed. That is walk-in interview. No particular separate date is given for the interview. Clear? So now next, second exercise, Raghav.
the army attempted unsuccessfully.
First read what they want to tell you and what is given in the exercise. Now fill in the blanks in the sentences given below by combining the verb given in brackets with one of the words from the box as appropriate. Clear? The same thing which you have done in the first exercise is to be done in the second. They have given you the prepositions or the particles or the adverbs, and the verbs are given in bracket. You have to combine both these to fill the blank. Clear? Yes.
The army attempted unsuccessfully to overthrow the government.
To overthrow the government. Overthrow मतलब गिराना, गवर्नमेंट को खत्म करने के लिए.
Scientists are on the brink of major breakthrough in cancer research.
Breakthrough, that means to find something new. साइंटिस्ट आर ऑन द ब्रिंक ऑफ मींस किनारे पर हैं एक नई डिस्कवरी के, नई चीज को ढूंढने के लिए इन द रिसर्च फील्ड.
The state government plans to build a bypass for Bhubaneswar to speed up traffic on the main highway.
बाईपास मींस मिडवे कोई.
Gautama's outlook on life changed when he realized that the world is full of sorrow.
Yes, Gautam's outlook on life changed. Outlook means point of view of thinking. Yes.
Perception.
Yes, perception.
Rakesh seemed unusually downcast after the game.
Downcast after the game. Downcast means depressed, sad.
Notice how these ing and ed adjectives are used.
Sit down. Next, second part of this is notice how these ing and ed adjectives are used. That means you are given the words in the form of adjective which can be made by using ed or ing. ed form आप use करते हो which becomes a past participle form. It is used in the form of adjective, or with ing also adjective can be made. First sentence, chess is an interesting game. Interesting is used here as adjective. Working for the noun game. Going trekking in the Himalayas this summer is an exciting idea. Exciting is used here as adjective and qualifying the noun idea. Are all your school books this boring? Boring here is adjective. And if we change these words into ed form, past participle form, I'm very interested in chess. Interested again here shows adjective. We are very excited about the track. He was bored as he had no friends there. So the word can be used in the adjective form with ing as well as ed form. Now the ing adjectives show the qualities that chess, trekking, or these books have. They cause interest, excitement, or boredom in you. The ed or en adjectives show your mental state or your physical state, how you feel in response to ideas, events, or things. Clear? When we are adding ing in the form of adjective, they cause interest, excitement, or boredom in you. And when we use ed form, that gives the mental state or the physical state in which one person is, the feelings of a person. Clear? Now, exercise is given to you. Think of the suitable ing or ed adjectives to answer the following questions. You may also use words from those given above. Same word can also be used. Yes. A good detective serial on television, interesting. Yes. Exciting. That means if you have a debate on your favorite topic, homework should be banned. It would be exciting. How you feel when you stay indoors due to incessant rain. Incessant means too much. When there is too much rain and you have to stay indoors, you will feel bored. B-O-R-E-D. How you feel when you open a present? Excited. When you open your any gift or any present, you will feel excited. How you feel when you watch your favorite program on television? Interesting, interested or thrilled. It can be thrilled also. That can cause enthusiasm and joy in you. The look on your mother's face as you waited in a queue. The look on your mother's face as you waited in a queue. That is tensed or bored. Both can be there. You can be tense, feeling tensed at that time. परेशान भी हो सकते हो, or you can be bored also. How you feel when trekking a tiger in a tiger reserve forest? Exciting. Excited. How do you feel? Feeling बतानी है. Excited. Not with ing. It should be ed. Yes. The story you have recently read or a film you have seen. The story you have recently read और a film you have seen. Gripping हो सकता है, interested हो सकता है, excited हो सकता है. Gripping means जो आपको पकड़ के रख ले, आप एक बार बंधे रह जाते हो कि इसको पूरा देख के ही उठना है. That is your gripping feeling. ठीक है? Bored, you have to tell the feelings. जब feelings की बात होगी तो ED form आएगी. Mental state आपकी पता चल रही है उससे, feelings पता चल रही हैं. Clear? Sit down. Now next is, now use the adjectives in the exercise above as appropriate to write a paragraph about Corby. This is your practice exercise. You can write a paragraph by using these adjectives. About, then they have given you one exercise which is just for your information only, that read the following passage. Yes, it's okay if you don't write, it's okay. They have just told you the use of these adjectives. If it is clear, it's okay. Then read the following passage about tea. India and tea are so intertwined together that life without the brew is unimaginable. Tea entered our life only in the mid-19th century when the British started plantations in the Assam and Darjeeling. In the beginning, though, Indians shunned the drink. Shun means they avoid the drink as they thought it was poison that led to umpteen diseases. Ironically, tea colonized Britain, where it became a part of their social diary and also led to the establishment of numerous tea houses. कि कैसे इसकी start हुआ British के through. Today, scientific research across the world has attempted to establish the beneficial qualities of tea affect the Japanese and the Chinese knew anyway from ancient times, attributing to it numerous medicinal properties. Nowadays, when we look at the medical research or we discuss with some doctor, some say it is good and some say it is bad. But if too much of that drink is taken, that can cause damage or it will be harmful. Otherwise, if we take 1 or 2 cup, that is beneficial for the body also. Okay, it gives you medicinal qualities and benefits. So this is given in this paragraph, which is a literary review from the newspaper Hindu. They say collect information about tea, its evolution as a drink, its beneficial qualities. You can consult an encyclopedia or visit internet websites, then form groups with your friends and play the following roles. Imagine a meeting of a tea planter, a sales agent, a tea lover, a physician, a tea shop owner. Each person in the group has to put forward his or her views about tea. You may use the following words and phrases. They have given you the hints what words can be used. Now here your activity work starts, that how you can get the interview and talk to any of these persons talking about tea. Okay, it is up to you now which you want to choose, whether you want to talk to some tea shop owner or you want to talk to some physician or any person who is a tea lover who consumes too much tea, or anyone who is a sales agent in this field, or any tea planter. Talk to that person, prepare your video and send it to me. Clear? This is, so I got only 4 PPTs from the students. I have already told you, and I have praised them, appreciated them, and even I have told to ma'am also. The names are with PPTs are sent to ma'am also. Clear? I got Ashmit Agarwal, Suvir Dugal, Garavdeep, and Gurleen Channa. Only 4 PPTs I have received for the art and craft decline and how to revive that we discussed in the first part. I did not receive any from, but you have not sent it to me. Okay, it's okay. You can send. Then they have given you one more activity. You can choose anyone, whatever you feel from this part. The second one is you are the sales executive of a famous tea company and you have been asked to draft an advertisement for the product. क्या आप सेल्स एग्जीक्यूटिव हो फॉर अ फेमस टी कंपनी और फॉर दैट यू हैव टू ड्राफ्ट एन एडवर्टाइजमेंट. आप हिंदी और पंजाबी में करते हो ना, विज्ञापन और इश्तिहार कर रहे हो. हियर ऑल्सो it is an advertisement they are asking. Draft the advertisement using the information you collected for the role play. You can draw pictures or add photographs and make your advertisement colorful. This is one more activity to prepare the advertisement by making it colorful, attractive for the customers. This is one more activity. You can do any one out of these. ऊपर वाली activity है आपके पास, role play वाली, interview वाली, और preparing the advertisement. You can do any one out of these. And if you are preparing the advertisement, it should be done in your notebook. Prepare it in the notebook. When I'll collect the notebooks, it will be checked. If you are doing the first one, you can prepare your video for 2 to 3 minutes or 4 minutes, not more than that. बहुत लंबा नहीं बनाना, and send it to me. Clear? Now, one more thing they have given to you, which all of you will be doing, come in the last part. In this lesson, what the writer says, or what the CBSE has told, that they have given a picture of 3 different regions of India, giving an idea of how varied and charming and beautiful our country is. We got the 3 parts of our India, glimpses of India, कि इन तीनों parts में different varieties में कैसे बहुत beautiful चीजें और wonderful चीजें जो हैं वो हमें देखने को मिलती हैं, और किस चीज के लिए वो लोग famous हैं, what things are being prepared there. ठीक है, फर्स्ट पार्ट में हमने ब्रेड और बेकर्स के बारे में पढ़ा. सेकेंड पार्ट वी रेड अबाउट द कॉफी स्पाइसेस और उनके वाइल्ड क्रिएचर्स के बारे में पढ़ा. Then in the third part we read about the tea plantation of Assam. So they have given you 3 glimpses of India of these important parts. Now what you are to do according to them, they say you must arrange an exhibition of photographs of different places of India. And good sources are travel articles in Sunday newspaper or in travel magazines or in brochures available at travel agents. Then you are to bring in 2 or 3 pictures each, accompanied by a short, neatly handwritten write-up on the place shown in the pictures. Arrange them on your classroom walls, or you can prepare it nowadays according to the circumstances in your notebook. Any 2 or 3 places, pictures you can paste in your notebook and write about that. Okay? Why those places are famous? What are the worth seeing places? Any specialty of food? Anything special about the people living there? You can mention 3, 4, maximum 5 points according to that particular place. So paste 3 pictures in your notebook and write maximum 5 points for about each place. This is another activity for you. Out of the first 2, you can do any one, either the interview or the advertisement. And for the second one, this is compulsory for all. Like the pictures of photographs of 3 places, paste them in your notebook and then write at least 5 points for that. Clear? Now let's discuss some of the questions from this part, because no questions are given in the back exercise. You must understand what are the important points or the features given in this chapter through these questions. Yes, first question is, why does the author call the tea plants a sea of tea bushes? Yes, Srishti? Why does the author call the tea plants a sea of tea bushes? See the line used in your first part on page 94, the last paragraph. It was a magnificent view against the backdrop of densely wooded hills. A sea of tea bushes stretched as far as the eye could see. A sea of tea bushes. Why does the author call the tea plants a sea of tea bushes?
The author called the tea plants as the tea of bushes because they were shady, and that place was full of.
No beta, shady tree bushes shady nahi thi. That was talked about the tall sturdy shady trees जो कि बहुत बड़े थे, और उनके आगे जब टी बुशेस नजर आ रही थी, they were just like the dwarfs or the dolls. वो तो कंपैरिजन टॉल ट्रीज का और टी बुशेस का दिया गया है.
Because the tea plantations were soft and green.
It was stretched into a vast area. बहुत दूर दूर तक वर्ड देखिए यहाँ यूज किया गया, टी बुशेस स्ट्रेच्ड एज फार एज द आई कुड सी, जितनी दूर तक उसकी आंखें जा सकती थी, उसकी नजर जा सकती थी, उतनी दूर तक वो टी बुशेस उसको नजर आ रही थी और ऐसे लग रहा था एक समुंदर सा फैला हो उन टी बुशेस का, इतनी ज्यादा वास्ट एरिया में वो स्ट्रेच थी। दैट्स व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड अ सी। समुंदर का नाम उसको तब दिया गया, ये समुंदर बड़ा होता है ना साइज में, तो टी बुशेस बहुत दूर दूर तक स्ट्रेच थी, बहुत दूर दूर तक फैली हुई थी, जितनी दूर तक उसकी नजर जाती थी उसको वो सारी टी बुशेस ही नजर आ रही थी। दैट्स व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज ए सी। द टी बुशेस वर स्प्रेड इन ए वास्ट एरिया, so the author calls the tea plants a sea of tea bushes. Clear? It was stretched in the large area. So now next. Yes, next one. Why did the Buddhist ascetic cut off his eyelids?
The Buddhist ascetic cut off light because he felt sleepy during his meditation.
Yes, the Buddhist ascetic was religious by nature and he felt sleepy during meditation. So he cut off his eyelids to avoid being feeling sleepy. ताकि उसको नींद ना आए, इसलिए उसने वो eyelids अपनी काट कर फेंक दी थी. Next one. How are women pluckers different from the other workers on the farms? How are women pluckers different from the other workers in the farm? जो वहां पर वुमेन प्लकर्स थी टी लीव्स की, वो कैसे थी डिफरेंट दूसरों से? उनकी अपीयरेंस में कुछ डिफरेंस था? What was told about their appearance?
Groups of women tea pluckers with had bamboo baskets on their backs. They were wearing plastic aprons and were plucking the newly sprouted leaves.
Yes, the women pluckers look different in their appearance. They carry bamboo baskets on their backs and they were wearing plastic aprons and plucking the newly sprouted leaves. Next one. Why was Rajveer excited to see the tea garden? Why was Rajveer excited to see the tea garden? क्यों excited था? When you get excited, when you see anything for the first time, कोई चीज आपने नहीं देखी होती, आप नई चीज देखते हो, then you get excited. So this was the reason. This was the only reason that he was very much excited, because he had never seen the tea garden spread in a large area ever in his life. So he was visiting there first time. He was watching all these things for the first time. That's why he was excited. Next one, Manish. How would you describe the magnificent view of the tea estate? How would you describe the magnificent view of the tea estate?
Against the backdrop of densely wooded hills, a sea of tea bushes stretched as far as the eye could see. Dwarfing the tiny tea plants were tall, sturdy shade trees, and amidst the orderly rows of bushes, busily moved doll-like figures.
Beta, convert it into your own language. Don't take the same lines from the chapter. Get the meaning and convert these sentences into your own original language. The tea bushes were spread like a sea against the backdrop of wooded hills. First thing is told. Then the tea bushes looked dwarfs before the tall, sturdy, shady trees. Then third thing is told, the tea pluckers looked doll-like figures. It's not about the tea pluckers, it is about the tall trees, sorry. Okay, the plant tea bushes that were looking like the doll-like figures. Amidst the orderly rows of bushes, busily moved doll-like figures. Maybe it is called for the tea pluckers only. They were moving. Movement unhi ki show ki they were moving in the tea bushes and they were looking just like the dolls because those trees were very tall. which were shady trees at the back in the wooded hills. In front of them, these tea bushes were looking very dwarf, बहुत बोने से लग रहे थे tea bushes, and the pluckers were looking just like the dolls. Clear? Next question. Who was Rajveer? Yes, Disha. Who was Rajveer and who invited him to Assam?
Rajveer was a classmate of Rajveer was a youngster that studied in Delhi. He was invited to Assam by his friend Pranjal.
Rajveer was a youngster who studied with Pranjal in Delhi. As Pranjal was from Assam, he invited Rajveer to come to his home state during the summer vacation. Yes, next one. In what way is Rajveer different from his friend Pranjal? In what way is Rajveer different from his friend Pranjal? How was he different? Next one.
Rajveer was different from his friend Pranjal because when Rajveer arrived at the station, he was very excited to see all the greenery around him. But Pranjal was not interested in that because he had already visited that place.
Rajveer has keen sense of observation. बहुत ध्यान से वो अपने सराउंडिंग्स में चारों तरफ देख रहा था. He takes interest in his surroundings. आसपास जो भी था, he was taking interest. Then one thing more we noted that he is knowledgeable. He had great knowledge. He had read about tea legends in many of the books. So he had knowledge and curious by nature. That's why he was getting knowledge about all these legends, because he was curious to know the things. Whereas Pranjal, on the other hand, is bookish by nature. He lacks the sense of curiosity. Maybe he had seen all these things earlier. That's why he was not having curiosity or excitement for that. And he was busy in reading his detective book. So there was difference in their nature. Yes, next one. Narrate the legend about the origin of tea in China. What is the legend about the origin of tea in China? Yes. Narrate the legend about the origin of tea in China. No. About China. Origin of tea in China.
The Chinese emperor boiled water before drinking it. One day, a few leaves of the twigs burning under the pot fell into the water, giving it a delicious flavor. It is that they were believed.
Yes, according to a legend, a Chinese emperor always boiled water before drinking it. One day, a few leaves of the twigs burning under the pot fell into the water and they gave it a delicious flavor. It is said they were tea leaves. And then they started using those leaves as tea leaves. Clear? Next is, what is the connection of tea with China? What is the connection of tea with China?
Tea was first drunk in China only, as far as in 2700 BC. The words like tea, chai, or and chini are associated with Chinese language only.
Yes, it is thought that tea was first drunk in China as far back as 2700 BC. Words like chai and chini. Tea नहीं लिखना यहाँ पर. Chai and chini. Put these words in the inverted commas. Particularly words are from Chinese. Tea came to Europe only in the 16th century. Okay then. In fact, words such as tea, chai, and chini are from Chinese. Okay, no problem. And it came to Europe only in the 16th century. Clear? Yes, next question. What is the Indian legend about tea? Indian legend. That was Chinese legend. जो emperor की आप बात बता रहे हो. What is the Indian legend? इंडिया से रिलेटेड कौन सी स्टोरी है इसके साथ, लीजेंड है, कौन सी कथा है सृष्टि? What you were telling, that was Indian legend. Yes, Buddhist monk belonged to Indian area. Yes.
There was a Buddhist monk. His name was Bodhidharma, and one one day he cut off his eyelids because he felt sleepy during meditation. And that time, 10 tea plants grew out of his eyelids, and those leaves of the plants, when put into the hot water, he drank it and vanished his sleep.
Yes, according to an Indian legend, Bodhidharma, an ancient Buddhist ascetic, cut off his eyelids. 10 tea plants grew out of the eyelids. The leaves of these plants, when put in hot water and drunk, it banished sleep. Clear? Next. What did Rajveer notice in a tea estate? What did Rajveer notice in tea estate? क्या नोटिस किया उसने? He has mentioned about some particular tea estate. क्या नाम दिया हुआ है टी एस्टेट का? In the Cabri tea estate, Rajveer saw tea bushes on both sides of the gravel road. ग्रेवल रोड जो रॉक्स से बनी हुई रोड थी, उसके दोनों तरफ उसने क्या नोट किया कि टी बुशेस थी. द बुशेस वर ऑल प्रून्ड टू द सेम हाइट, इक्वल हाइट के ऊपर उनको ट्रिम किया हुआ था. टी प्लकर्स विद बैम्बू बास्केट्स ऑन देयर बैक्स वर प्लकिंग द न्यूली स्प्राउटेड टी लीव्स. Clear? Next question. Why did Pranjal's father praise Rajveer?
Pranjal's father praised Rajveer because Rajveer had already done his homework. He came to know about this when he noticed the tea pluckers and told him.
Yes, Pranjal's father praised Rajveer because Rajveer had done his homework well before coming to Assam. He knew that this was the sprouting period which lasts from May to July and yields the best tea. This knowledge made Pranjal's father praise Rajveer. He praised that he knew about this sprouting period also, and he had finished his homework also before coming so that he could enjoy freely. Clear? So these were some of the important questions which we have discussed. If you have any problem, you can ask your question.